Hello everyone. It is my pleasure to greet all the fans who are watching us in North, Central America and the Caribbean, as well as around the world. My name is Pedro Velázquez and I am the head of national teams competitions at Concacaf. We're here today at the Concacaf headquarters in Miami to conduct the official draw of the 2023 Concacaf Beach Soccer Championship. In total, 12 CONCACAF member associations will compete in the tournament that will determine the two CONCACAF representatives at the 2023 FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup. The 12 participating teams will be divided into 3 groups of 4 teams. After round-robin play, the winner and runner-up of each group and the best higher third-place finishers in the group stage will advance directly to the quarterfinal stage, where they will play the first knockout match to determine who will play the semifinal and then the final match. The beach soccer ranking as of August 2022 has been used to determine the top-seeded teams for each group. In a few minutes, we will divide the 12 participating teams in the qualifier stage into 3 groups of 4 teams. The group stage draw of the 2023 CONCACAF Beach Soccer Championship will be conducted using a single blind system involving 4 pots. Pot 1 will contain the names of the highest ranked teams in the championship using the CONCACAF Beach Soccer ranking: Mexico, El Salvador, and the United States. Pot 2 will contain the names of the next 3 teams in the CONCACAF Beach Soccer ranking for the championship stage: Panama, Bahamas, and Costa Rica. Pot 3 will contain the names of the next 3 teams in the ranking for this championship stage: Guatemala, Trinidad and Tobago, and Guadeloupe. And finally, Pot 4 will contain the names of the next teams in the ranking: Belize, Turks and Caicos, and Dominican Republic. The draw will begin with the teams from Pot 1. Mexico, El Salvador, and USA will be drawn into positions A1, B1, and C1. We will continue then with Pot 2. The first team will be drawn and placed in Group A, position 2, followed by the second team in position B2 and the third team in C2. The same procedure will be then followed for Pots 3 and 4 pot to determine the teams in each respective group. Now that we know the competition format and the draw procedures, let's begin the draw. So we'll go and draw a sphere of Pot 1. We will just replace this and draw again. And the first sphere of Pot 1, Group A, is El Salvador. Okay, so El Salvador will be going to Group A. Let's draw the second team that will go to Group B. And it's the national team of Mexico. Right? The last sphere of Pot 1 will be the team in position 1 of Group C, and it's USA. Okay? That concludes the drawing of Pot 1. Let's continue now with Pot 2. The first sphere will determine the team that will go to Group A together with El Salvador, and it's Costa Rica. So Costa Rica joining the current champions of the Beach Soccer Championship. Let's see who will join now Mexico in Group B, and it's the national team of Bahamas. So the host of the Beach Soccer Championship, Bahamas, will join Mexico in Group B. Looking forward to that match against Mexico. We can expect a really battle match. Let's go to the next sphere. It's Panama. So Panama, it's the last team of Pot 2, joining USA in Group C. Let's continue now with the first sphere of Pot 3, going in Group A, Guadeloupe. Okay. So Guadeloupe joining El Salvador and Costa Rica. So one Caribbean team with 2 Central American teams, and going now in the next sphere, going to Group B, Guatemala. So Guatemala, Mexico, and Bahamas in Group B. And the last sphere of Pot 3 will determine the team in Group C with USA and Panama, and it's Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, so we have the first 3 teams of each of the groups. Let's draw the last 3 spheres, which will conclude Group A with El Salvador, Costa Rica, and Guadeloupe, and it's Turks and Caicos Islands. Okay, continuing the draw to determine the last team in Group B, together with Mexico, Bahamas, and Guatemala, and other Central American teams, Belize. So 2 Central American teams, 1 Caribbean and 1 from the north in Group B. And the last sphere to conclude the draw, Group C, position 4 is Dominican Republic. Okay, so with that, we conclude the draw. Let's quickly review from the qualifying stage and the championship, the groups. Group A, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Guadeloupe, Turks and Caicos Islands. Group B, Mexico, Bahamas, Guatemala, and Belize. Group C, United States, Panama, Trinidad and Tobago, and Dominican Republic. What an amazing draw. We will surely have some thrilling matches in the championship. Please join us in celebrating this amazing competition by tuning in to any of the official Concacaf platforms and see which teams will be qualifying to the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup 2023. Thank you for joining us for the Concacaf Beach Soccer Championship draw. On behalf of Concacaf, we wish you a great day.